When I met you a couple days ago, you were pretty upset.
I actually, if I hadn't met you, I might not be living now, to be honest. Cause I was finna do some real ugly stuff to myself that day, really ugly.
What do you mean?
'Cause I was feeling so bad. I was at my lowest that I ever been at that point. And I guess God said it for me to meet somebody at that time to help pull me out of it. Cause I was finna kill myself that day, for real.
What does compassion mean?
Compassion means, I guess, technically suffering with, and that you're willing to feel pain for someone else's benefit.
It's not sympathy, and it's not sadness, and it's not pity. Compassion is caring about another person because they're a human being.
And to do that without expecting anything in return.
How do people treat you on the streets?
Dirty. The non-homeless people are real dirty. Non-homeless people are real dirty. They look at you like you're dirt. The little thing is, what they don't know is, I probably had more than they had in their day. I know I got more brains than they got. That's a given.
Most people that I come in contact don't even want to have nothing to do with me. They don't even know me, but they don't want to have nothing to do with me. I can walk down the street. Hey, how you doing there? You see them veering off as if they think I'm finna ask them for something. I guess they're scared that they're gonna be nice to somebody.
People, they're so much caught up in themselves, they cannot think about another human being. It's cold. That's a cold feeling.
One of my favorite science fiction authors, I believe it was Spider Robinson, said that when you share your pain with someone and they are willing to feel that pain with you, your pain is lessened or halved. But when you share joy with someone and they share that joy, you got double the joy. But you have to be willing to share, I guess.
These folks out here, I don't know, maybe it's just the way of life out here. They got a pretty much hard heart and they think everybody trying to hustle them and this and that. But you really got people that's truly out here, you know, struggling, hungry, feet hurt, whatever, back pain, no medication, no insurance, and they're really struggling. And then you got some people out here that's really out to hurt somebody, steal something, hurt something.
But I look at it like this. If I didn't do any of that stuff to you, why treat me like that? Give me a chance that I need to be given as an individual. I'm not all those people out here. I'm one person. I'm trying to fend to try and do better myself. And until you give me an opportunity to be recognized, spoken to, find out what I'm about, and give me a chance to see what I can do, I'm gonna remain in this state.
Why should an average Joe suffer with them, like when they don't deserve it?
The real question I should be asking you is, who deserves it? You know, who deserves? Everyone, all of us, honestly deserve God's love and God's compassion, and we need it. We're desperate for it. We're all desperate for it, and so if I'm going to sit in judgment on people that I drive by every day or walk by every day, and think, well, they're freeloaders and they're money handlers, they're just going out and trying to take advantage of people, and sure, there's some of them out there, absolutely. But there's also people that aren't living on the street that are freeloaders and take advantage of people, and so we all are broken, and we all do things that aren't what God wants us to do.
Some weekends you go downtown and you watch the rich and wealthy, they get sloppily drunk, don't know where they going. I've seen women walking down the street and don't even know that their breasts are being exposed. And yet I'm the bad person, just because I don't have. I mean, you might have a big old condo today, and next thing I know, you be sleeping beside me tomorrow. Can you handle it?
I mean, your paycheck from being where I'm at. Your mortgage from being where I'm at. It doesn't matter. You got rich people that went bankrupt, millionaires that loses everything, and went right here on the street.
I had everything I wanted. Had a beautiful wife, had a house, had my own business, making good money. Like I tell people, I'm about 52 years old. For 46 years, I lived a charmed life. The last 6 have sucked. Literally. I ain't blaming nobody. I'm the one that got arrested. I'm the one that lost my business. I'm the one that lost, but I'm trying, I ain't stealing, I ain't robbing, I ain't, trying to do nothing criminal. I'm just trying to find work, and ain't nobody, they don't even want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you, man.
They'd rather just turn a blind eye, like they don't exist, and it's wrong, because one day they could be in the same situation.
Mahatma, meaning great soul Gandhi, pivotal world figure of the 20th century who renounced all worldly possessions, devoting his life to work for the dignity and uplift of the downtrodden. And he's quoted here as saying, injustice to one person is an injustice and injuries to all of us. I wish Orlando believed in these statements.
Have to love your neighbors. Have to love people when you don't want to love them. When sometimes they're unlovable. Sometimes, why bother? Why bother? But the main thing is, even if we all do have problems, even if we all do have stumbling blocks, something in our lives, reach out. Go down to the lake, befriend somebody, get to know somebody, and then after a while you're going to develop a relationship.
What's your name?
Huh?
Your name?
My name? Ron.
Ron?
Yeah.
Ron. I'm John. Good to meet you.
If you just hand them a sandwich and you don't make any attempt to engage them, it's like, is that really compassion when everyone has a need to feel cared for, to be listened to know that they have significance?
I would not have made it if I didn't have people care for me. After losing everything, and then you had total strangers that knew nothing about you, but yet they saw something good in you. It really gave me strength to want to fight.
You can just smile at the person that you pass on the streets. You can make eye contact if you choose to.
You can help a person by so many different ways. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be just to be a kind person. Or it also could be if that person is trying to do something to help themselves, give them a helping hand. But if you're not trying to do something to help yourself, I understand letting you be where you be.
If people want to be homeless, they're going to be homeless.
Take
they're
me
going
for
to. That's their choice.
Take you?
I could be off the street.
You can.
No.
You could?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say?
I'm alcoholic. Bottom line, I'm alcoholic.
By the way, I don't believe in God, but he does. I never have believed in God, so I don't know what is ever going to pull me out of this. I don't think I'll probably die on these streets. Yeah, that's where my life's going. I know that.
But he's a good guy. Glenn's a good guy, good friend. good friend.
It's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking when you see people that are in lifelong addictions. It takes a determined effort to say, I'm going to go and try to be present and listen and just love them and give them compassion and not try to change them necessarily, but just to maybe speak a good word of encouragement to them and offer them hope.
When you're holding all this anger and you seem like nobody cares, and you find somebody that got the time to listen to what you got to say, that clears a blockage in your mind to regain consciousness with yourself, you know? And it can prevent a lot of people from losing their mind. Okay? It can give them back something that they thought they lost, which they never did. And all it takes is conversation.
Yeah, I mean, it don't cost you nothing to talk to nobody. And it don't take much time of your time just to be kind to somebody so they can talk. You might save that person's life, you never know.
We're not called to be compassionate just to people that like us or are going to change or have potential or are going to use what we give them in the best way possible. We're just simply called to be compassionate.
Do not judge people. It's not your job to judge them. Your job is to love them.
Don't try to be perfect. Don't try to act like you know all the answers, because the honest answer is that we don't have the answers, that we all are broken. And so we need to serve out of that, because that's being genuine, and that's the way the people that God places before us will see our hearts and see our true compassion.